Hello, I am very pleased to welcome you to this interview today. I am announcing the community benefit initiative that will be associated with the Secret Sand Circle. I have always donated to organizations or causes relative to the subject of the books that I have written, but with the Secret Sand Circle, the response and the support that I've received from professionals and from the community and from readers made me realize that this could be more than just a donation. It could be a cause. So today I am very happy to welcome a guest. He is the Executive Director of NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and he is the Executive Director of the Buffalo and Western New York branch of that organization, and his name is Jeff Perrone. For you to share with the people who are watching this is a little bit about NAMI, what it is and why it exists, and how you came to be the Executive Director.
Well, NAMI is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization. The entity, the national organization, has been around for almost 50 years, and there are over 600 local and state affiliates throughout the nation. NAMI Buffalo and Western New York represents the counties of Erie, Niagara, Orleans, Wyoming, Cattaraugus, and Chautauqua counties. And what we do and what NAMIs do across the country is provide support, advocacy, education, training for individuals and their families, loved ones, caregivers who are dealing with the complexities around mental illness and mental health issues.
We met through Mike Bellani, who is a huge mental health advocate, not only in this area, but across New York State and really the nation. Also, what brought us together related to the Secret Sand Circle was the Erie County, which is the county that we live in, Commissioner of Mental Health, Sarah Bonk. And I met with her as a resource when I was writing the book to make sure that what I wrote was accurate and was believable. And one of the things we talked about was the fact that she oversees and works with the people in our community who are the mental health providers. They are the resource people for our community. And in our community particularly, I can reel off the tops, murders that happened, the Flight 3407 plane crash, the times in our community when there's devastation, the snowstorms that people have died in. And it's emotionally overwhelming to our community. And in the mental health department and also in social services for the county, they have counselors who go out into the community and help us. They talk to us. They take our mental and emotional burdens and take them on themselves in helping us understand how to get through those times. But at the end of the day, all that they've taken on has no place to go but to stay within them. There are no counselors for the counselors, for the people who help us. And Sarah had told me that for several years, it's been an issue for her that she's tried to bring to the public. And the more she and I talked, the more I thought this could be the thing. Because unbeknownst to me, as I wrote the main character of this book, she is a psychologist. She is the person who has taken on these issues and emotions and traumas without realizing that she was continuing to compound them within herself. Yeah. And so learning from Sarah about peer-to-peer counseling that doesn't exist, and then knowing that it was the main character of my book, Mike introduced you and I to talk about what NAMI does or what you would like to do. And if you could give us the verbiage and explain what it is we're trying to accomplish.
First of all, Commissioner Bonk, Mike Bellani, two of the best in our community. Mike being an amazing storyteller and advocate around mental illness and mental health. Commissioner Bonk is truly a fierce fighter for better services for children and families, in need of mental health support. But you're right, who helps the helper?
Right.
And that vicarious trauma that counselors and even first responders and nurses, that they all feel when they spend their entire life caring for others, that really can build up, and they need support and treatment as well.
So thanks to Mike Bellani and Sarah Bonk and Jeff, what we're doing is $1 from every book that I sell of the Secret Sand Circle, no matter where I sell it. I travel the country and speak at bookstores and book clubs, but we are also going to start reaching out to the over 600 NAMI affiliates across the United States, and I'll be doing presentations for them as well. And every book that I sell, no matter where I sell it, will go to $1 from it will go to NAMI Buffalo and Western New York. But then in addition, in whatever community I am in the United States or anywhere for that matter, another dollar will go to the NAMI in that community or affiliated with that community.
If through this very generous opportunity that you provided, we can raise $1, $10, $100, that's going to make a huge impact, because what we're going to do is we're going to create a peer-led support group that will be open to direct support professionals, the helpers, like we said,
Right.
social workers, psychiatrists, psychologists,
And
anyone
first responders. Yes, first
responders,
who
anyone
feel
that
big
takes
about
that burden on of other people's traumas, other people's problems, and has nowhere to go for themselves. We're going to create this support group and this program around that is peer-led, peer-driven. It's going to be for them, by them. And, we're just going to support it and do the trainings and make it possible across not just Erie County, but across all of Western New York.
Thank you, Jeff, for being with me today and helping to tell this story. And people, anyone who's watching, if you would like to buy a ticket to this launch, you can go to my website, which is ChristinaApt.com, or you can look at any of my social media. I'm on all the platforms. Jeff, if people want to reach out to NAMI, Buffalo and Western New York, what is the best way?
Sure, there's lots of ways. You can call us at 716-226-6264. That'll get the office and our non-crisis helpline. You can visit us on social media, NAMI Buffalo, across all the platforms. At NAMI Buffalo is our handle for the Instagrams and Facebooks and LinkedIn. Okay. And then our website is NAMIBuffaloNY.org.